Hey guys, it's Kelly. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be planning in my happy planner for you for the week of January 9th. Now, I chose not to use a kit for this. I went digging into my deep archives of stickers. I have had these stickers for a really long time. I had these cute little snowmen, but I had these full boxes and the half boxes. All of these came from Jump To It Designs. And so that's the name of it right there. Sorry if the light is not very good. But this is Jump To It Designs, and they're on Etsy. I bought several things from this shop over time, and I think that they're still there. But I've had these for a long time, and I had stuck them in my January section of my binder. Well, so what I did is I just decided that since this is going to be a fitness related planner, I decided to go looking. I found these from Piper Pants Sticker Co. that have been in a binder for a very, very long time. Have no idea if that shop is even still open. Glam Planner had these. I thought they would be good for vitamins and workout. And I also thought that it would be great for the drink up, for the sidebar. So I found that. From Oh Hello Stationery Co. I'm sorry about Easy being so loud. From Oh Hello Stationery Co. This is a sleep tracker, so I thought I'd put that in the sidebar. Scribble Prints Co. had some coffee cups, and I really liked the weekend banner here on the multicolor sheet I have. I have some glitter headers that I'm going to be using. I found from Sweet Peach Planner, I found these for my, instead of, you know, just like another kind of box, if I have room, I want to use these. And then I found some hydrate stickers from Sweet Peach Planner, which is also on Etsy. So guys, I have a little bit of everything from all over the place. So what I thought I would do, I went ahead and got started by whiting out the little dark dots that were the little black dots that were at the bottom. And I thought what I would do is just get started by putting some red snowflake washi on the bottom. I just thought it was cute and would add a lot to the spread. Let me get my light fixed here. Make sure that I've got it where you guys can see good enough. But yeah, I mean, I stuck those in there because I wanted to use them, and I thought that maybe I could find some things somewhere in all the stickers that I have, because Lord knows I've got stickers. I've got plenty of stickers. So I just decided to go ahead and go with this and see what I could find. And I was pleasantly surprised to see that I had several things that would match up pretty well. I thought that just doing the red and white here on this would be really cute. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just gonna go and put this down. I do want to get maybe a fitness kit or something like that when Scribble Print starts putting them in her shops. But for now, I think this is a great way to use up some of my kits that, or pieces of kits I should say, that never got used over time. So you can see that looks pretty bad, but you know, we'll move on. This is just not going to be one of those where, you know, everything has to be perfect situation. So yeah, so let me pull these things down here and let's get started looking at what I'm going to be using. I am pretty sure that I want to start with the hydrate trackers on the bottom. So I'm going to go ahead and pull these and start putting them down one per day. I won't have to use the drink up on the side with these, but I do want to, you know, kind of make sure that I'm doing my vitamins and whether or not I've worked out. And by workout for me right now, I do mean just walking. I'm not sure I'm even in the picture and that you've been able to see what I'm doing so far. But I'm just putting these down here at the bottom on top of the washi. Like I said, these came from Sweet Peach Planner. And that was my dryer that just stopped. I have to prepare for Sundays when my son comes back home. So I had some things that needed to be washed. But yeah, these stickers were just in some binders that I haven't looked in a really long time. And I thought I would look through there and see if I could find anything that would match the snowman stuff that I had pulled out from Jump to It Designs. So I'm just going to kind of put the decorative part of it on the side for a moment. And I do want to decide which one of these is going to be my top corner. And I really do think that I want to just leave this here and kind of start down below. And I might as well do it with this one. I think it's a very pretty, it's like the frozen brook that's going down towards, looks like a house or, you know, or churches or something like that there. So yeah, I thought that I would just kind of start here, try really hard to get it as straight as possible. I mean, you know, I'm just sort of kind of eyeballing it, honestly. So it may or may not be straight, but that's fine. I've got my habit trackers going and I'm moving along. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at this and let me decide what I am going to need. As I use up things, I'm trying to get it out of my way. So let's look at this and decide what I'm going to be using on this side over here. Now, I do think that really what I want to do is use one of these sleep trackers. Let me put that there. I'm going to just kind of center this in the middle of that picture there. Just like that. And that way I can sort of track my sleep hours. I have got to start getting myself ready for, I've got to get myself ready for going to bed at a certain time every single night. You know, I know it's hard to do, but yeah, I've just got to get myself in the groove. And I thought that maybe since I had this 2017, instead of just doing, I mean, you know, kits that I'm not really sure I'm going to use, I thought, well, I might as well put it to use because I'm having gastric bypass surgery and I'm going to have to do some things. And because of that, well, you know, you got to do what you got to do. I am going to start with Workout on the bottom in blue. And I'm just going to alternate between that and the red. It's mostly blue with some accents of red and green, you know, that sort of thing. So I thought that this would just be a good way to use some of these stickers that I have ordered. Now these here are from Glam Planner and they are relatively new in her shop, but when I ordered them, I had intentions of doing something different, but I think that this is going to be the best way for things to work out for me. So that's the reason I wanted to go ahead and include those in the kit this week. I just think it's just going to be better for me this way. I'll have to mark off whether or not I went to walk and all of that good stuff. Been trying to do a little bit. I'm really, I do have a blue rest day here that I'm going to put in because Sunday is going to be my day of rest. Now, I also have these, it looks like a little covered dish. So I think I'm going to put that in there. That's going to be the extent of my, I guess you could say that's going to be the extent of my littles. But yeah, I just want to put these in and just kind of keep a track of, you know, what I'm doing with my dinner. I can do pretty well during the day. It's at dinner time that I have an issue. I don't know if you guys are the same way, but for me, I need an accountability of some sort for my dinner. So that's what we're doing. And even on my rest day, which means it's the day that I don't really, you know, exercise or whatever, I still feel like that I need to track my meal. I do have a thing here that says cheat day, but I'm afraid that if I start giving myself a cheat day, that it'll start with one, and then before you know it, there'll be several, you know, that sort of thing. Also, other than the washi that I have put here on the bottom, there really is not, I mean, I'm not seeing any way that I'm going to be able to fill up some of the white space with, you know, washi stickers, because all I have are the full boxes and half boxes. And the other things I have found, you know, yeah, so I'm just, you know, I'm just sort of, I guess, oh, I can put vitamins. I'm trying to think. Let me put vitamins in, because I do need to I have a hard time taking my vitamins too. I just can't get myself in gear. I've got to get my butt in gear. I really do. If I could get myself in gear, take my vitamins. I was just talking to a high school friend of mine, and I was telling her about, you know, she's having issues with her energy, and I asked her, has she ever tried the B12 shots? And she hadn't. And I told her, I said, oh my gosh, you need B12 shots big time. It helps me tremendously. So I am going to start hitting the doctor once a week for that. See, vitamins, here we go, vitamins. I need a blue vitamins. I'm trying to do this and talk at the same time, and I'm hoping that it's working. I hope I haven't made a mess already. I think I'm doing okay. Yeah, I think I've got it. But yeah, guys, I mean, you know, I have to have a B12 shot, and I also have to really watch my vitamin D level. That can get out of whack real easy. And so I was telling her the same thing. I was like, you know, as we get older, those are some things that we need to be checking on. So I think that that's all that I'm going to use from these sheets. I do have my rest day down here. But like I said, cheat day is just not an option for me. If I take one, I'll take a ton. So yeah, I'm just going to kind of hold off on that. All right, let's see here. I am not sure how I want to do this, other than I think what I'm going to do, I think that I'm going to, let's just look at what I have pulled here. I pulled this red and this gold, and I pulled blues because there's like yellow in the house, so I thought that that might work. And this red I thought would work. And then this blue here is perfect. So I think I want to just kind of start with red on the top. So I'm going to go in and lay in my red headers. And this will just be a you know, like a week of these ombre heart checklists will just be things that I need to do during the day, whether it's meal prep or whatever. I mean, you know, I just know that I've got to be healthy, because I'd really kind of like to be around to see my son and my grandchildren, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just gonna go in right inside underneath. I'm not gonna cover up the dates. One of the good things about the dates being, let me see, I don't know if I got in there or not, but we're gonna stay with it. One thing that's good about all of the text being black is that I'm not competing with an outside color, and I can put these in and feel pretty darn good about them. So I'm just gonna keep doing it just like I'm doing it. All right, I got those across. I've got a piece of washi stuck to me here. That tends to happen when you're working in a really small space. Okay, I'm gonna go across there with these. Let's see, I do have 7 left, so I'll be able to use them all. And these are more for decorative purposes, honestly. I have just found, and I don't know about you guys, but I know how I am. I have found that if it's not attractive to the eye, if it's not fun to look at and not fun to decorate, it's really not used. So, I really do think that it's important to take time and work on a planner, or do something that will help encourage you to be more motivated, that kind of thing. I just know that in my life I've had to kind of be that way, and so yeah, I feel like that if I don't have a fitness planner, then I just don't do as well. Now, a couple of these were kind of similar. There was one that had this darker wave, this one here and this one here, so I separated those out as much as possible. Now, I've used a sheet of stickers that has been taking up space in my sticker collection for at least a year, because I think I bought these last year, so that would make sense, I suppose. Okay, now let's think about what's going to be next. I think I'm just going to kind of stop with that there. I think that's going to be kind of where I end things on that point or whatever. Let me go in with these golden. I'm going to go in with these golden ones here, and I'm going to run those across. We'll just kind of see how things work out, but for right now, I think that this will work. So let me do this and I'll be right back. Okay, well that was nice, because I was able to use 2 of the colors off this sheet that I think this went, if I'm not mistaken, this was actually meant to go with a Halloween kit, and I didn't use it. So that's, yet again, guys, why I say hold on to things, because you just never know when you're going to use them. All right, let's go in with let's go in with these. Have 7 left. At some point in time, I used one of them. So let's go in with these. They're really Piper Pants Sticker Co. I'm just not sure if they're still around or not, but the quality of stickers is excellent. They're very well cut. It's a really nice, it's on the thick side as far as the paper is concerned, I would say, but it's a good, it's a quality thing. It's not a bulky thing. It's just, the quality is really nice. So yeah, there's that. So I think, you just don't, it's hard to get good stickers, and if you're just wanting to kind of buy a few key pieces because you already have enough functional stickers, well, this might be a good place to go for multicolor items. I know I like to use Scribble Prints Co. multicolor items also, but I also want to use up stickers that are in my stash that haven't been touched in a year. So we're gonna see if we can't do some more of this on a regular basis. So I'm not really using a kit, but I was inspired by these snowmen from Jump To It Designs. And the only thing I purchased, I think I purchased them, to be perfectly honest with you. I think I purchased them before buying a kit was even a thing for me. I mean, I have to admit that I really do think that's what happened. This was just something, see, one more sheet in the trash and used. It makes you feel good to empty up a sheet of stickers, especially if they've been sitting around and aggravating you for a year. So yeah, there's that. Now then, I'm trying to move some of this stuff out of the way just a bit because I keep getting hung on it. Okay, so far I think that this is looking pretty darn good for a fitness and health related kind of thing. I mean, you know, I'm going to keep my date up here in case I need to circle anything for any reason. Sometimes, especially with me, if I'm having, like for example, I'm having a pain block done soon, and that, you know, is going to require me to not eat, for example. So I may want to circle the date just to remind myself not to eat, you know, and I won't mark my meal that day or whatever. So yeah, I really do like the looks of that. So let's go in now that I have these, and let's see if we can match up some of these half boxes. And I love that they have the square boxes. I'm going to match them to the sticker at the top. So that's kind of the way I'm going to do it. And I'm just going to put them down there because there will be things that I need to remind myself of, I'm sure. So, you know, I'm going to go with that. These are just adorable. They really are. And when I found them as I was going through, what I did is before Christmas, when I was actually making an effort to get my holiday items all in one place so that I would use them. And as I was doing that, I come across these and I thought, you know, I've got those stickers and they would make the cutest spread. So why would I not, you know, why would I not use them? I'm trying to figure out, oh, here we go. I was about to say, where's the one that matches? But, so I threw these in the January section of my binder, and I come across them when I was getting my stuff out to do this plan with me, and I thought, well, I think now is just as good a time as any. It might be 70 degrees here, and you know, it is. In fact, my air conditioner is running. I've been wearing flip-flops. We're, you know, last week we had snow and no school. And this week, well, you know, we're having a heat wave. That's part of the fun of living in Alabama. Oh my gosh. I mean, guys, for real, it is unbelievable. It's unbelievable. Living in Alabama is just unbelievable. I am going to put this at the same level, even though I don't have, you know, like a spot. I'm going to try to just get this across here. It's a little bit whomper-jawed, as we would say here, but I think it'll be okay. And then on this one, it matches this one over here. I'm just going to put it down here at the bottom. And that's where I'm going to record my weight at the end of the week. I'm going to write just a slash mark. I'm going to write before and after. Okay, we have got the majority of the stickers in. I still have plenty, you know, so... and I do have actually some more that don't have snowmen on them. It's just wintry scenes, and I'll probably end up using that as well, because I have, you know, these kinds of things that I can still use. All right, what I had done is I had decided that I wanted to go in with this. I just thought this was the perfect color, and since we have this line showing here, I think that's where I'm going to put them. So let me get these babies off here. Izzy's laying by my side, bless her heart. She's having to endure me throwing the trash down into the box I have beside me. She it kind of scares her every time I throw something down there, but she is always loyal to be by her mama's side when I am, you know, while I'm planning or whatever I'm doing. She's always going to be right there beside me. She's a mess. She's got to where now, so she used to be afraid of my laptop. So she wouldn't come lay by me when I had the laptop. Well, she's finally decided that the laptop is not going to hurt her. So she has been laying in my lap a lot more lately. And she crawled up on me this morning, and she was just like a little heater. She was keeping me warm. So I'm not really sure why, but there are 8 on here. That's okay though. Maybe I can put it over here somewhere. Let's see. Maybe just on top of this as a decorative element. Why not about that? I mean, there's no need in saving just one. So we have this. Okay, this is what I'm looking at so far. I think it's really cute. Let me go in with some of the things that I wanted to go in with. Okay, we always have Coffee Monday. But I'm going to be honest. I have coffee every day. So I'm going to put my coffee, because I'm going to count that towards my calories and those sorts of things. Let's see. I think this green will work. There's some green in there. And there's even some red. Let's get this true red here. All right. And I think that this blue here is perfect. Just going to go ahead and be honest about the fact that I do that every week. Let's see here. There is another green. That might be hot pink. I'm not quite sure. It looked red when I was choosing it. But I think it is hot pink. But you know what? It's okay. It's all fine. Okay, I'm going to go in with this one here. There we go. Now, we have coffee for each day. And I'm going to count that towards my fluids, because I do have a large mug of coffee that I drink every day. It's a 10 or 12 ounce coffee, and I can use that towards my quota for fluid for the day. Now I want to put in the weekend banner. This is, this was probably the one that was going to fit the best, but then I realized I had this red one and hadn't used it, so I thought, well, you know what? I'll save the blues for the next time when I use these other stickers that don't have the snowmen and they're just, the wintry weather or whatever. So let's go in and let's put this thing down right here. I think that that'll be a good place for it. So there we go, guys. That works out pretty good. That works out really well. Okay, what I'm going to do, let me put that there. I'm going to go in and I'm going to put in some of these pretty guys that are here. Some of these pretty snowmen. I love this one that has his, that's just so cute with his little scarf blowing. Just like that. I want to put one, around each day. I'm going to put this one with the pipe in his mouth in between the days, like that. Let's see. They're all so cute. It's hard to decide which one to use, honestly. I think I'm going to use this one that looks like he's in a snow globe. I'm going to put him right there in between those days. That looks like that would be a good place to put him. I'm going to put this one right here. Since he's tall and skinny, I'm going to put him right there, and I think he'll fit. Yep, he didn't really go over the edge much. Then we've got this little guy. He's got his little hat on, and his little stick arms are sticking out. Yeah, he came off the edge just a little bit, but that's okay. Worse things have happened. let's get this little bitty guy here because we really don't have a lot of room for him. And then I think we can, I want to put this little guy with the earmuffs on. I want to put him down right here. So I'm going to put him down right there. Let me grab my scissors. I'm just going to nip off the parts that went over, which wasn't much. Not enough to even fiddle with, really, to be honest. Yeah. All right, so now let's look down through here. We've got those across the top, which I think really adds to it. I think it's really cute. Let's look down here. I think we can put a few things here, and it would be really cute. So this one, he's got a little red bird, a little cardinal. So I'm going to put him here. And then I'm going to put this other guy that is looking the other direction. I'm going to put him side by side. And they can look at each other. And then I'm just going to put a few here and there just of this. They've got a variety of really small skinny ones. So I'd like to kind of just put these, you know, in some various places just for a little added fun, you know. Just a little something. Just like that. Okay. Let's see here. Let's put this guy. Let's put him right there. Because that's Sunday, and I know that that day is not going to get used for anything. And I think I'm going to stop there, guys. I still have tons, and I may just put these in with the wintry scenes. I ended up not needing these, which is actually, you know, that's okay. But I may end up using them for another, you know. Next time I may not have any heart checklists to use, and so I'll have to use those instead. At least they're blue and they match. So, guys, this is what it has turned out to be. Let me get it put inside my agenda and I will show you what it looks like. Well, okay, guys, this is what my agenda looks like, my health planner. This is going to be real helpful to me. It's attractive, it's cute, but it's very functional at the same time. I just really like it. I think it's a lot of fun. I definitely need to be tracking my sleep, and I need to check off that I've had my vitamins, whether or not I've, you know, worked out, and I need to check off how much fluid I've had during the day. I think this is going to be fun to use. Well, guys, I hope that you enjoyed watching, and I hope that you enjoyed getting to see something that wasn't just, you know, like an everyday kit or whatever. Because for me, it was just kind of a refreshing thing to do. So that's going to be it. If you did like it, be sure to give it a thumbs up because I would really appreciate that. That lets me know that you liked it, and I'd like to keep doing things for you that you find interesting. And if you are new to me, please hit the subscribe button and join my YouTube family. I would love that. I have some great subscribers, and I love all of you very much. That's going to be it. I hope you have a great week. Bye.